morning, I'm Belle, welcome back to my channel and another what I eat in a day video. Today is the 2nd of January. It's my first day back at work. It's the start of a new Slimming World week. I weighed last night. It's my second day of doing meat-free January, so if you don't know, I'm giving up meat for January. I'm still going to be eating fish and dairy, but I'm going to try not to eat meat in January. I am also going to try and do 7 perfect on plan days. So I've got my new diary to write in for the week. I've got, let me just see if I can grab it with one hand. I've got the new book out the pack, which says be delighted with your first 6 weeks. So I'm going to complete that this week, and I'm just going to have 7 perfect days on plan until I weigh in next Tuesday. Today is my first day back at work. I'm still not well, but I'm going to go back anyway. And yeah, today is probably going to be a bit of a challenge, but let's see how we go. For brekkie this morning, I should say, I'm sure you all are aware because of the title, but I follow Slimming World. I will be doing a Slimming World Extra Easy day today. So that is 2 healthy A choices, 1 healthy B choice, a maximum of 15 sins, and making sure I food optimise all my meals, with 1/3 of my food being speed food. So I am starting today with a Kenko hazelnut coffee that I've got a little bit of semi-skim milk in, and then in the bowl I have got plain quark that I have sweetened with a little bit of cinnamon vanilla skinny syrup, some cinnamon, 1 sin of vegetarian friendly mincemeat, and half an apple for my speed. So this is this morning's breakfast, day 1 of 7 perfect days, and this is how I am starting my day. So it's about 7:30. It is still so dark outside. I am not a fan of January at all. But anyway, I've got another hazelnut coffee with a little bit of semi-skim milk and the other half of the apple that I didn't have earlier, which I've just sliced up, and I'm just going to have this now. So I'm just getting my food ready to take to work today, and this is what I've got for my lunch and snacks. So I've got in here the Slimming World tomato soup that I made yesterday. I just googled the recipe, but it included baked beans, chopped tomatoes, tinned carrots, including the water that the carrots are in, a couple of pickled onions and some veggie stock. So that is in there, and there's loads of it. I'd normally have like ham or chicken or something with that, but not eating meat, so just having that. And then I have got a light and free yoghurt. The raspberry one is 1 sin. I've got 4 satsumas, which are a speed food, and then I've got 2 carrot cake hi-fis, which make up my healthy B. So this is today's lunch and snacks. So I'm just home from work. I've stuck to plan, but it wasn't easy, I'll tell you. This cold weather just makes me want to eat absolutely everything, and the soup that I took in was really nice, but I don't know if, like, why, but yeah, I just wanted to eat everything today, but I've totally stuck to plan. So I had a tomato mugshot as well, which was, I'm just looking at my little thing, 2 sins, and I this afternoon had 2 Rivitas, which are 1.5 sins each, with half a sin of low-fat pineapple cottage cheese. So that was really nice, but I think I need to find a bit of a substitute for what originally would have been like toast with my soup, and then more recently, since I've been doing Slimming World, has become having like ham or chicken with my soup, because obviously I'm meat free this month, and yeah, I used to eat like a loaf of bread with soup, and obviously I cut that out doing Slimming World. I've been having like ham or cold chicken or whatever when I have soup, but I think I need to find something else to go with soup, because it just doesn't feel like a whole meal somehow. So yeah, I need to maybe try one of the like corn slices that look like peppered steak but aren't. Something like that. I don't know. What if anyone out there is watching this who is vegetarian and yeah, has any suggestions for what I can have with my soup. Or you're not vegetarian, you just got some suggestions of what I can have that's kind of low sin with soup, because yeah, I just don't think soup on its own is really a meal. But that's probably just me, and it's probably just a habit thing. But anyway, I am currently on, let me just check my diary, I'm currently on 7.5 sins for the day. And yeah, I've been writing down everything as I have eaten them. And I will show you in a second what I'm having for my dinner. So this is this evening's dinner. I have got, well, firstly I was going to have something else. I had cooked wedges that were left over from Christmas, and yeah, walked away and left and managed to burn them. So I have just eaten one of those, which I'm counting 1 sin for. And then for my dinner, I have got one of these, which are the Linda McCartney vegetarian pulled pork quarter pounder burgers. So that looks like that. It is 1 sin. You find it in the freezer aisle, and I cooked this in the oven. Then I've got some spinach for speed with a little bit of balsamic vinegar over the top. And then I had a bag of ready chopped veg that I have roasted with Fry Light and some spicy seasoning. And I've added some baby plum tomatoes to that as well, that I've roasted too. And then I've got 1 sin of classic barbecue, which is for a tablespoon. So I have got 2 sins here, and then obviously the 1 sin that I had for the sweet potato wedge that I just ate. The rest of them are going in the bin. So yeah, this is this evening's dinner. So for my supper this evening, I have got a hot winter spice ribena that I've made with boiling water. I've got 2 satsumas for my speed. I've got 3 sins worth of chocolate orange hi-fi, and then I have taken a salted caramel options hot chocolate sachet, which is 1.5 sins, and I've added it to a pot of plain quark, stirred it round, and that makes like a chocolate moussey desserty kind of thing for minimal sins. So here we've got 1.5 sins for the hot chocolate, which I've mixed in, and 3 sins for the hi-fi, because I've already had my healthy bee today. So it's 4.5 sins here. I was already on 10.5 sins for the day, so I will finish on 15 sins for the day. Today has been a pretty good day on plan. In terms of what I've eaten, I didn't love my breakfast, if I'm honest. I don't know if it was the mincemeat that I had that I didn't enjoy, or the sweetener in it, or something, the skinny syrup I mean, but something to do with my breakfast I wasn't massively keen on. But my tomato soup was nice. I think in terms of lessons for tomorrow, I don't really want to be wasting sins on things like both a mugshot and Rivita. I would rather have kind of one or the other, and then I would rather have lots of kind of speed and free fruit to kind of snack on, so that I'm not using sins just to kind of fill me up. So tomorrow, I think the lesson for me is that where I'm not having kind of ham and chicken and things like that, where I'm being meat free, I think moving forward I need to buy some like yeah, lots of fruit or some grapes or something to snack on instead, so that I don't have to waste sins on other things, because I want to keep sins so that I can have like chocolate and things in the evening, and if I use all my sins in the day, that can't happen. So anywho, I'm rambling on. Thank you so much for watching as always. I do appreciate your support. If you've liked this video, do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time in my next video. But here we are, one perfect day, tick.